Hey, what's up, Josh? This is Steven. We spoke a little bit earlier. In this video, I'm going to be showing you three things that you can actually start doing today to eventually start ranking above your competitors there in the Raleigh area and start bringing in more high quality jobs. Now, if you can see by the end of this video that I do have the technical know-how to help you out, you can just respond back to the email and we can chat. Or if you just want to, you can actually implement these tips yourself and start ranking above your competition there, and that's fine. The three things I'm going to be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your homepage, really your entire site, but primarily your homepage. Now, Google really likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the front pages of these service-based industries such as junk removal. It gives you a lot of opportunity to add in, we call them buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. And this is what people are searching for when they're searching for your services. So by having that amount, you have plenty of space to put in all those keywords and actually be found by Google. Now, I went ahead and pulled up the number one competitor right now in your area in Raleigh. And this is Count Juncula of Raleigh, and they're actually number one in Google for the number one searched key phrase, which I'll show you in a minute. Now, I went ahead and threw their web page, their Raleigh location page, in this tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. Now, this tool is really cool. It pretty much gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. Now, currently, their Raleigh page is being found for 64 keywords, and their page was clicked on 608 times just in the past 30 days. So when we go back and look at your site, I went ahead and put your site in here as well. And your site is not being found for any keywords right now, and it's because you just don't have really any much content on your homepage or on your site in general, right? So therefore, you're not going to get clicked on Google searches if you're not being found. So let's go back to our competitor here, and we can actually click on that 64 there, and that'll bring up all 64 of the keywords they're being found for. So this is a lot of the traffic that you're not even being found for because these keywords are not on your site. So the ones we really want to pay attention to are these ones, the keywords with the locations tied to them. So this junk removal Raleigh, NC, this term alone this is the top term, and it was searched right around 640 times just in the past 30 days. And since they're number one, their site was clicked on 231 times out of the searches for that term alone. So I would recommend that you grab a tool like this or something and go down a list like this and grab all the relevant keywords that are being searched throughout the month. And you want to put them on your site, right? But you definitely want to up your word count, right? Because you can't just put the keywords on there. It's unnatural and Google will actually flag you for that, right? So, but if you were to do that, and get your word count up and put all those relevant keywords, you would actually start getting found by Google, right? Now, getting ranked is a different story, and I'm going to show you that in just a little bit. First, I'm going to be going over citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like junk removal, Raleigh, NC, studies have actually shown that right around 45% of those people are going to be clicking on one of these three businesses here. This section right here is the map pack, and this is your Google business profile. Now, most people believe that the main driver here to get you up into this map pack are your reviews, right? And the quality of your reviews. And while that is a factor, it's not the main factor. The main factor is what we call citations. And a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on an online directory. Now, some examples of these directories are like Yelp, Angie, Yellow Pages, White Pages. There's a ton of them. I'm sure you guys have quite a few, as most businesses do. But we find it's usually the businesses that have between like 200 and 300 citations that usually end up in this map pack and do really good staying there. And a lot of times will dominate that map pack. Now, there are tools that will show us the citations that these businesses have. And so we could, like, for example, say we find that Count Juncula Raleigh has 250 citations. You just go down that list and match all those citations all the way, all 250 of them. And then once you're done, add on another 50 to 100, which wouldn't be hard. And that would be enough to put you in this map pack and most likely dominate, right? Dominate the local map pack. Now, underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results listings. And the number one spot here captures right around 40% of all clicks. So the map pack is 45%, but it's split up between these three businesses. This is 40% all by itself. And the main driver here is what we call backlinks. Now, backlinks is essentially other websites on the internet that have a link on one of their pages that, when clicked, it links back to your website. Now, Google uses this as like an online referral system, and it's a way you build trust with Google. And it's the way that Google determines where to rank you on these lists. Like I said, Google uses it as like an online referral system, and the more relevant and the more traffic these sites get that are linking back to you, the better, right? And what I mean, say you have like a local blog page, like a Raleigh blog page that's popular, or a popular industry related site that's linking back to you, the more of those you have, the higher Google is actually going to rank you on these lists, on these results lists. Now, since you guys are a junk removal company, say you have like a pizza company linking, like even Pizza Hut linking back to you, very popular, gets a lot of traffic in itself, but it's not going to do you guys any good because you have nothing to do with pizza, if that makes sense. Now, I went ahead and pulled up the number two um, website here that's being searched for junk removal in Raleigh, and that's Junk King, and it's their Raleigh site. And I went ahead and threw them in the same tool, and their site was clicked on 490 times for being in that second place spot. But what I want to concentrate on is this backlink profile section. Now, just to be clear, it's through your content, specifically your keywords, that Google finds you, right? So you're on the radar then, and it's through your backlinks again, and the quality of and the relevance of your backlinks that Google determines where they're going to place you on that results list. So they're currently getting their web page there, their Raleigh page is currently getting 241 backlinks from a total of 41 other websites. It's these websites, they call them referring domains, that's pushing the power through the backlinks and getting them ranked. So we ultimately want to see where they're getting their backlinks from. But first, let's go and look at your backlinks. So you have 4 backlinks coming from 4 other websites. But honestly, it doesn't even matter if your backlinks are better than our number one competitor, because you're not even on Google's radar because of your you don't have the keywords that people are searching for. So that is definitely the foundation that needs to be fixed first. But after that's fixed, if we're to come back to our competitor here and look, if we could click on, well, we can click on that 41, that'll bring up all 41 websites that they're currently getting backlinks from. And you'd want to go down this list and grab those same backlinks, because we know that's what's pushing power to them, right? Now, there's some from Junk King. There are other sites because they've got a parent site that you wouldn't be able to get, but all the other ones you could get. And if you were to do that, and your content was right, and you were being found by Google, you would actually be in contention for the top of the page here in Google. But to really ensure a number one spot, you'd want to do that same thing with like the top 3 to 5 websites with those backlinks, and over time, Google would end up placing you up top, and you would be getting all that traffic. So you can see this is a tried and true method. These people are up at the top by luck or a fluke because they're doing something similar, right? But we know the formula. So just to recap, first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords, and a lot of times the right amount of keywords matters. Next is going to be citations. You want to be in at least, I'd say, 300 directories to really pretty much dominate this map pack area. And then lastly are backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to junk removal companies in and around the Raleigh area. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, you can take this information and implement it yourself, or if you want, you can book a discovery call with me. Again, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, a bit south of you, just outside of Fayetteville. You can respond back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. But either way, I appreciate your time, Josh. And I hope you have a good rest of your day and a happy Thanksgiving. Take care. Bye-bye.